What's good, y'all? My bad. My bad, y'all. Hold up. I'm here. I was reminding the people on Twitter, on Instagram. I probably should do the same for Twitter to let the people know I'm live because I don't want to hear shit about, oh, well, you was live. I didn't know you was live. I didn't know this. Girl, I made this link at 8 o'clock this morning. It is 11:15. I don't know how much more of a notice that y'all need. Because when y'all go to other channels, y'all automatically get they shit. Y'all have y'all ashy, ugly black asses in the damn line. But when it come to my shit, y'all don't know nothing about it. Y'all ain't heard nothing about it. And y'all just found out of the clear blue sky. Well, I don't want to hear nothing about it. Okay? Because I let the folk know and I let the people know what they needed to know and what was said. So it ain't my fault if y'all that wanted to be here, you didn't pay attention. Because I let it be known. Uh-huh. Because y'all do that a lot. I ain't know. I don't know how the fuck you didn't know. You knew that hoe went live. So how you know she went live and not me? So I don't want to hear nothing about it. I let the folk know. So we go see who here or not. I let y'all know a whole 3 hours early. 8, 9, 10, 4 hours early. Y'all ain't doing shit. It's Labor Day. Anywho, what's good, y'all? Oh, we getting a Labor Day cussing out. Y'all is. I'm glad you know it. Yes, y'all is, because I'm sick of y'all. All right, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of it. Y'all always want to come under these comments after the fact. Oh, I ain't know, I ain't know, I ain't know. But I told y'all 4.5 hours prior. I ain't know, I ain't know, I ain't know. Just like black folk. Black people do that all the time. They ain't know, they ain't know, they ain't know, and got the notification sitting in their damn phone, but they ain't know. I bet you if I was that nigga that was letting you know that I was live, y'all asses would have been here. Anywho, happy what's today? Labor Day. I just said it. Happy Labor Day to all of y'all. Y'all see what I'm doing in the damn house. But it could have been worse. I could have been at work. So I ain't gonna complain. Uh I bet you didn't know when our money coming in when he's trying to get paid, child. I ain't got no money. What money? Now, for those of you guys that would like to donate to the channel, you damn sure can because the PayPal and Cash App is available. You know, it is Labor Day. If somebody want to buy me a bottle or something for Labor Day because I ain't got that one, it's welcome. Y'all make sure to follow the social medias, preferably the Twitter and the Instagram. I'm going to make a new one of these, y'all, because I need to take off the TikTok and the Snapchat because I'm not active on them. And I don't even know what to do on them to make it active. So I need to take them off and put the second channel, which is what and I had the second channel around the time where I made this, but I really didn't know what to do with the second channel like that. So I didn't like broadcast it the way that I should have, like I am now. But I'm gonna do a new one. I'm gonna do a new one and I'm gonna put the second channel up there because the second channel need to have more praise and more this and more that because I'm gonna be a lot more active on the second channel, probably a little bit more active on that channel than this channel because I want that channel to get to where this channel is. But the only way for that to happen is I got to be there more than here. So that must means I might have to watch Toya and Regine. Y'all know I don't really fool with Toya or her trash ass daughter, but just to have the second channel do it and need to do it. A lot of y'all want me to watch that trash anyhow. I was like, well, I'll bite the bullet and watch it and just stick it on the second channel. Um, yes, like the video before y'all get cussed out again. Y'all got that right. Y'all better listen to Nola. All right, Nola is the head Ursha of this thing for a reason. What's good, Sharice? What's good, Tasia? What's good, Scummy? What's good, Ravine? Question and research. What's happening? Nola, April, Demetria, Ebony, 80s baby, Mary, Demetria again, Latanya, what's good, boo? Emily, what's good, friend? Alicia, what's good, friend? Montrez, what's good, friend? Happy Labor Day to you. Miss Bella, Jasmine, what's good, y'all? And anybody else that I missed, please don't get offended, child. Time with Sheldon, what's good, friend? What's good, Trey? You in the bushes, that's fine. Hold on, I'm trying to get my notes from last night. Do I still got them? Did I delete them? That's the question. Oh no, I didn't delete them. Luckily. What's good, schoolboy? How you doing, friend? What's good, Rocky 32? Felicia, what's good? Yeah, you caught a laugh, friend. How you doing, friend? I'm glad you caught your laugh. I'm glad you came in now, you and schoolboy, because y'all missed the cussing out part. Which I won't cussing y'all out because y'all always make the laugh. Y'all know schoolboy ain't been here that long, and she make all the laugh. Most of y'all been here since 2019 and earlier than that, and y'all come with all of these excuses as to why y'all missed the lab. I noticed. I don't say nothing, but I noticed. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's popping, y'all? Here I go. Anyway, like I said, happy Labor Day to everybody. Y'all make sure to be safe. If y'all doing anything, y'all just make sure to be safe and don't do nothing that I wouldn't do. Please. But please make sure to be safe and drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Niggas was out here shooting fireworks last night. I ain't think it was the 4th of July, but I don't know. Maybe that is what they do on Labor Day, child. I don't know. I ain't been into Labor Day like talking about it since school, bitch. So, Labor Day is like a whole nother day to me. Now, I don't know where to start with this laugh because there was so many outside shenanigans dealing with this show. That was way more interesting and entertaining than the reunion itself. Like I woke up to a whole bunch of crap, girl. Like y'all woke me up to a whole bunch of damn DMs. All of it came from the neighborhood talk about all of the shenanigans that done happened since that. And I said, well, god damn, like, well, listen, at least something interesting happened from this late ass damn reunion, girl. So, what y'all want first? Do y'all want the outside shenanigans first, or do y'all want to get the easy read up out the way first? And that's this little yang 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 around the house live, bullet note live. Because I already gave y'all a whole damn review, 20 minutes worth, and I'm lucky to get that. But I mean, I don't know which one y'all want first. Y'all want the little yang yang around the house out the way first, and then we gonna get to the shenanigans. Like how y'all want? The internet been a fool since last night, hasn't it? And I was asleep doing all of it. I woke up to all of this shit, and I said, "Well, what? Wait, what?" From Tay Tay Muppet on down, like we got a whole bunch of stuff to get. You said do little yang yang out the way first. Silk and Satan said the shenanigans, please. You want the tea first. So y'all want the tea first and then the little yang yang yang. So y'all want the little yang 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 to close it out instead of the tea. Okay. I want to hear your opinion about what Tamar had to say about Mayetta. Child. Tay Tay Muppet better sit her raggedy ass down somewhere. Y'all can do me a favor though and get these likes up because it's 94 people. So can y'all get it up to 94? Again, I preach this all the time. Liking up the laughs help your boy get into the algorithm. You understand me? So can y'all please do me a favor and just like this up? That's all I want you to do. All right. Um, you about to have to make you a drink. Damn, bitch. It's 11:30. Well, I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Make you. I wish I had something to drink. I don't. I told y'all if y'all want to buy me a drink like T-Pain, donate. It helps. What did Tamar say? She need to sit her behind down. Ooh, I got it. Listen, I took the time in these past 4 hours and I painstakingly got all of that together. So I got what she said. We're gonna get down into it. All right. I'm gonna get the small little yang yang up out the way first, and then we gonna get down to the tea. All right, because the tea, again, I say, was a lot more interesting and entertaining and talked about worthy than this damn episode. Be clear. Um, it's Labor Day. It's five all day. What? Lucky you. Anyway, I got my trees rolled too, child. Lucky you. Again, I say. Anyway, let's get on down to what we here for. So this reunion was piss poor. It was lackluster. It was all over the place. Nothing meshed well. Nothing coincided with nothing. And it was just it was a whole bunch of yada yada for just having a yada yada sake. But okay. Drew and Ralph still living in the same damn house. I really want to know y'all opinions on that. What do y'all feel about Drew and Ralph and they're going through this nasty, messy ass divorce? Ralph don't like Drew, can't stand Drew, don't like the sight of her, don't want to see her, smell her, taste her, fuck her, hunch her, hug her, kiss her, love her, like her. He don't want to do nothing with her, but he still want to be laid up in the damn house. That got to be. I would. Well, let me not say that. I don't want to know what it's like to feel that. Cause see me, I just killing it. But and I don't go up for that, Drew. I don't go up for that, Drew. Nor am I telling you to do that. Cause I don't believe in violence, and I damn sure don't believe in unaliving a fuck nigga. Okay, even though he a fuck nigga, I still don't. I don't condone unaliving him for you. I'm just saying if it was me, what I would have done. But that's me. I'm not telling you to do that, Drew, and don't you do that. um, Ralph owns the house. Can that be proven? I still don't know if Ralph got a damn job or not. We all know what Drew does. I mean, do he? I mean, OT. Ralph and Drew can't afford to leave each other. I'm weak, schoolboy, and I'm starting to feel that way too. I believe they both are playing in our faces, and a lot of people are saying that too. Drew and Ralph both clowns, and I'm ready for the circus to leave town. Someone can't pay rent solo. That's what it sounds like. What's good, two geeks in a nerd production? How you doing, friend? Ralph bought the house without discussing it with Drew last season. Did he? Again, y'all love to say we can't believe shit that come out of neither one of their mouths. So did he? Ralph like Tommy. He ain't got no damn job. I'm weak. Unfortunately, moving out in these financial times isn't feasible for everyone. How? You're on Real Housewives of Atlanta and your husband works in technology. Y'all live down the street from Candy Pants, so they say. To let a neighbor of mine that live close to Candy and Todd, I got friends that I met from YouTube that live just like they do, and I got a homegirl that live in the same damn vicinity as Candy and Todd do. And they said that Drew and them stayed right down the street from them. So I'm confused. What hard times could they really be having? Living down the street from Candy Pants. Because Candy Pants neighborhood don't look like a hard time, don't look like hard time lane. Okay, it don't look like we struggling to pay our bills at. You know, you know what I mean? It don't give check to check boulevard. It don't give that. So listen, going off of what they giving us on the show is the only thing I'm going off of. Okay. Yeah. I'm black, Kim and Croy situation. I'm screaming. With them, you really can't tell who's lying or if the divorce is real. They just both need to go. Ralph and Job equals scam. Now Ralph and Job equals scammer. Unless they got Kim and Croy issues. Maybe. Maybe. Drew and Ralph can't be trusted. A lawsuit for 1K turned into 10K. It did. Tamar said something similar to her sister that Erica said to Spice. That's why she's on Erica's side. We gonna get to her in a minute, Demetra. We gonna get to her after we get these gags out the way, child. But they are still married. I don't know. I guess. I ain't heard nowhere where they won't still married, so I assume. I feel like his tech skills are somehow related to the dark web. Ooh, well, let me not say nothing about him too much, because I ain't got time. You'd be surprised how people front like they have money and don't. Well, then don't do that. If you ain't got it like that, don't pretend like you do. Y'all, it's 115 of y'all. I appreciate it. But 66 likes. I need y'all to work that out for me. Please and thank you. But we're gonna move on from that because I'm sick and tired of talking about them. Anyway, they still living in the same damn house, and that's just where that's at. Um, I waited for it to pull up. Metals is 4 months prego, well, 4.5 months prego, around the time where they filmed this. And she's due Christmas Day. All right, Metals. Congratulations to you and Ross fine ass. And congratulations to your little Metals, honey. Y'all know we love to churn around here, so I'm not even about to get them too much. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app, love. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you, baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah. What? Okay. I'm gonna read that later. Scotty sent me some, child. I'm gonna read it later because I can't read it while y'all up here. Anywho, yeah, congratulations to you, Metals and Fine Ass Ross. Moving on. She been out a goddamn thing, got a real. And see, this is where the show went. This is where the reunion went downhill for me. Okay. So I couldn't get y'all all of this in my review last night. One, I was tired and over it. Two, I was tired and over it. And three, I was tired and over it. This is where it went downhill for me once they started doing everybody's reels, because the reels is very telling. And from what I gather by the reels is y'all bitches ain't had shit going on all season. None of you. Other than Drew and Ralph and Sister Allison, throw in cousin Bad Lady just because y'all ain't had shit going on all season. All right. And that is why I said, Scotty, I'm gonna hit you up later, friend. That is why I said that a sweatbox named Bob, illegitimate child, that overgrown rusty ass gal of his, Candace, but we don't care because she about a goddamn thing don't care. So why should we care if she don't give a damn and she's making excuses and for him talking about something? It was after this or before this or before that. It was before me or after me or whatever the hell it was that she said, child. Moving on. She about a goddamn thing talk about she pulled away from Leisure Suit because she got tired of being in his mess. Really? So then why was you fucking him in the first damn place? Because he had the same mess now that he had when you met him. So I'm just confused. I mean, what, did you get tired of getting eaten up on social media and that's why you say, you know what, I'm just gonna pull back? I'm just asking. It's just a little confusing to me. Because Leisure Suit has had the same antics since you got with him. So I'm not understanding, like, what changed? What really happened? She been out a goddamn thing. What changed? That you just automatically decided out of nowhere that you just didn't want to be with him no more. What changed? I really want to know. Because he been a fuck nigga from the very beginning and you still didn't mind being laid up with him and giving him your pussy. So what changed from then to now? I just want to know. Uh, She knew that nigga reputation since day one. She did. She knew his reputation from day one. And she still didn't mind giving it up to him, being laid up with him, bringing him on RHOA, making him relevant, all of the rest of this shit. Now, all of a sudden, you worried about the image that it's portraying, and now you pulling back. But y'all still cool. AKA, y'all still fucking. Because that's basically what being cool means nowadays. You're still fucking. Anyway. Big face ass hoe. Moving on. Um, why did Team Twirl wait so long to let Sheba not a goddamn thing know that Leisure Suit was in her DMs? I don't know why she waited so long. I mean, I maybe because her reason was, well, she didn't think that it was that serious, so she didn't feel no reason to tell her. But once she found out that she was really trying to find or have lifetime expectations on this dude, then that's when she decided that she was just gonna go on ahead and keep it real with her friend. Maybe, maybe because at the end of the day, like I said, he got in her DMs because he wanted to screw. All right, let's just call a thing a thing. He got into her DMs because he wanted to screw her and he thought that he could because he was Leisure Suit from LAMH. That's why. Moving on. Team Twirl giving a Billy Goat named mugshot a blank ass piece of paper that was supposed to be a subpoena. It was blank as hell. People was reading her all up and down, including mugshot. Y'all know Mastercard Marlowe was reading her up and down all over Twitter, talking about somehow it fell flat, much like how she fell around there to Portugal and all of the rest of this shit, or whatever, or whatever. But then Team Twirl came back down here and gave everybody the whole gotcha moment, and I showed y'all this last night. On the one that I did, where she went back apparently and filled out and filled out the subpoena. So they got Marlowe's name up there and all of the rest of this stuff. Some stuff was cut it out as it should have been, but she did retweet this and told the folks quit playing with her. That this ain't a joke, that this ain't a game, and she's really bringing in Marlowe to be her witness about that whole Birmingham situation. Again, like I say, she did go back and do her due deals, honey. That's what she say. I mean, I look, y'all can see it for yourselves. That's what Team Twirl posted. She posted that on her Twitter last night. So, you know, don't quote me on it. That's what she posted, and that's what she said. I'm not mad at Team Twirl for that though, because he's using that incident as an excuse to try to get full custody of Brooklyn. So I'm on Team Twirl's side. You want to play these games? Okay, ho, play these games with me. I was on her side. I was. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app. Who is this? April. Thank you, April. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you too, April. And happy holidays. Do y'all say happy holidays for this? Well, I guess. I mean, they consider it a holiday. Fine. Happy holidays to you too, Boo. I appreciate you for putting in on my bottle. Thank you, love. Mwah, mwah, mwah. If anybody else like to donate, feel free. Moving on. So Team Twirl says that through the discovery that she had subpoenaed T.S. Marquina Daily Everlasting's phone records. She noticed Mugshot's number being in the middle of that. And to let Team Twirl tell it, to let T.S. Marquina Daily Everlasting tell it, that Mugshot, the Billy Goat, was calling him to get dirt on her. Again, people can make the argument and say, well, Team Twirl, how can you know that when all you saw was the number and not the messages? But according to Team Twirl, T.S. Marquina Daily Everlasting told her that a Billy Goat named Mugshot was running around out here trying to squeeze and pump and squoze information and tease about it. And that wasn't the first time I heard that, though. I will say this. That was not the first time I heard that. Because I remember when that situation happened, somebody else said the exact same thing then, that he was talking to TS to get some type of dirt on, to get some type of dirt about Team Twirl. I did hear that. So, you know, now I ain't saying that that is what happened. I'm not saying it verbatim. I don't know that to be true, but I did hear that shit. I heard that when this first came out months ago. So, we're gonna move on. She about a goddamn thing, and Candy Pants arguing over business. And at that point, y'all, I really checked out from the reunion. I'm not gonna lie. Listening to them argue back and forth, I lost so many brain cells. And I was tipsy. My tipsiness came down, and whatever other inebriations I was, all of that came crashing, tumbling down, doing all of that shit because I was confused by everything. I didn't understand why they just showed a whole 5-minute argument. And then all of the other ladies chimed in, which made the argument even worse because I couldn't get an edgewise on what it was that we was arguing about. So much so BA had to stand up and hit the damn gong. Luckily, that was able to quiet and calm every damn thing down. But yeah, the reads weren't landing because we couldn't get it we couldn't hear. We get down to Drew's reel because I'm really ready to talk about the tea. We get down to Drew's reel. So Drew saying that after Candy Pants and Todd's movie, that the next movies that she was doing was going to be Lifetime Movie Network type of movies and up. Listen, this is what I am gonna say. A lot of people can consider that a read to Candy Pants, but I ain't mad at the read. I'm not. I'm not mad at the read. I mean, considering that this was rushed and this took 10 days and they filmed this shit down to their house and down to either Blaze or the OLG, I can kind of understand where she coming from. It's like I'm solidified. I done been in other big name movies, I done been in other shows, and I got the right to decide on what's beneath me and what isn't. Now, she ain't necessarily said that the past was beneath her. She didn't say that. Now, listen, depending on who you ask, that ain't what she said. But I feel as though she worked hard enough and can decide what type of production she. I mean, she did a little yang 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 for Candy Pants and Todd, you know, and that's cute, And I'm just gonna leave it at that. While we Kiki and T's recap, take a second to hit the like. Yes, please take a second to hit the like button. It is greatly appreciated. Um, Drew won that round about the movie and lowering her rate for Todd. Candy understands money talk. She did. And that's why Candy Pants really did not have much for her when she said that. If y'all know. Because y'all know any other wife would have got Drew ass all the way together. But Candy Pants, because she can't talk, because Candy Pants is all about the almighty dollar too. So Candy Pants have no choice but to understand where Drew was coming from in that moment. No shade to them. No shade to them, but child, it was not a Tyler Perry Lionsgate production. Okay, it was not a Paramount Fox type of production. It won't that. It won't a Lighthouse production. It won't that. You know what I'm saying? It won't Def Jam Allen type thing. It won't that. It won't. No shade, but it won't. So I get where Drew was coming from in that moment. I did. Moving on. The Candy Pants make up a lie about Drew and Latoya kissing to help garner folks to come to her movie. No, 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 no. And I don't care how much Drew gets up here and say candy coated lies, which was a good read, candy coated lies and all of that. Drew, the only liar on that stage is you. Nobody believes you, Drew. Nobody. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes this story. And at this point, Drew, you may as well just tell the truth. I mean, you may as well. I don't even think not Todd, Ralph would care about you possibly doing something with Latoya or anything like that. He wouldn't care just so long as you invite him in it. He ain't gonna care. Moving on. Candy Pan says that after Drew lied on this couch, she knows for sure that she gaslit Ralph and that because she's a lie and the truth ain't in her. Thank you, Boo, for your super chat. Why was she been at a thing and the Billy Goat worried about Candy Pants paying Drew? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they were so worried about it. I don't. Drew can play in the lady pond and still be heterosexual. It's really not that deep. Yeah, she can. Well, I don't see how you can constantly play in the lady pond but still want to be heterosexual. That's why I say it must be nice being a woman of today's society because only women can dip back and forth in lesbianics and being a straight woman, and it's accepted in front of everybody. But Lord forbid a man do that shit. He a dick in the booty ass nigga for life. And there's nothing that he can do or change, to change people's perspective. Not only that, he gonna bust hell wide open. But only it seems to be that only women can go out here and it's fine. It's fine and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's allowances made. But when it comes to men, is no allowance that can be made. Fine, you know. And so when it comes to that, schoolboy, I am on your side. A woman could go out here and play around with the studs and all of the rest of that shit, and then she could go back and float around and play straight and claim she's straight, and it's cool. So I agree with you on that, schoolboy. I agree with you on that. Only women can get away with it. I have smashed women like her, so I mean, I know I have experience in that department. I'm screaming. And I know you have, Fred. She be back curious, not straight. Men don't get to be straight doing the same thing. Nope, not at all. Because if a man was to come out here and pull a tank and said that he sucked dick one time in his life and he didn't like it, oh, he a FAG forever. You know, I can't get with that double standard. Me either. Anyway, but Candy Pants, I did not agree with you. I do not believe that Drew was out here gaslighting Ralph. Not with the way that he out here gaslighting her ass. I doubt that she's smart enough to gaslight him and then turn around and get gaslit. I don't think so, Drew. I mean, I don't think so, Candy. I don't think so. Candy, honestly, I really would have appreciated had you left her situation with Ralph about that shit because it's not the same thing. Just saying. Mayetta and cousin Bat Lady joined the couch. Through Drew, Drew throws a peach at the Bat Lady. Um, and then here go mugshot. Don't be throwing that. Don't be throwing stuff. Andy, get her for throwing stuff. You throwing stuff on my dress, girl. Fuck that ugly ass Miss Roper ass dress that you had on. Listen, a peach being thrown on it actually would have made that ugly ass coffin cover you called the outfit a lot better. Mugshot. The gag is you probably stole that damn dress from Mrs. Roper and just had it dyed, fried, dyed, and laid to the side for this damn moment. Child, don't nobody give a fuck about her throwing a peach on them stolen fashions. Nobody cares. You said Drew threw a plum. Well, what was the significance of the plum? Do peaches turn into plums? I don't know, girl. Maybe they do. Who knows? Um, I respectfully disagree. Drew tried to gaslight Drew on that stage. You don't have to be a mastermind to gaslight people. That's cute that you disagree. I don't mind you disagreeing. But in my opinion, no. I don't know too many people that are gaslighters being gaslit. I don't know too many people like that. I know a whole bunch of gaslighters, and it's hard to gaslight them because they've mastered that shit. But I don't know. Maybe y'all know. Listen, y'all know something new that I don't, and I'm just gonna let y'all take it. Okay? No, peaches don't turn into plums. That's a whole nother fruit. What I'm trying to understand why did she throw a plum and not a peach? A peach is not in season. Yeah, look, I don't know. Because I'm not a peach eater like that, so don't get me on that. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Um the Billy got a Billy Goat named Mug Shots real. Moving on. Mangella calling the ladies on the other couch hyenas during the whole Birmingham incident. I did agree with Mangetta. I did. I did. You are the company you keep. And all of y'all want to be ride or dies for the Billy Goat so damn much. So ergo, that's what happens. When you lay with dogs, you get fleas. That's what happens. And now y'all done got roped up into the foolishness. That's what happens. Moving on. Drew being called a bitch by cousin Bet Lady. I did not care. Team Twirl soft opening for her salon. I did not care. The reason why I did not care is because Bravo didn't care to show us that. So I honestly just don't care about her soft launch. I don't care what still needed to be done, what was done, or whatever. I just didn't care because they didn't feel the need to show us. So no shade to her. I mean, I'm glad that she got it. I'm glad that she has another business, and I'm glad that she's doing what she's supposed to do to make her business do what her business is supposed to do. I'm glad of that, but I just don't care because they didn't bother to show us that. Okay, I just don't care because they didn't bother to show it. Candy Pants not wanting to be around the group this season, I did not care. She done had this discussion with them time and time and time and time again. And much like I said in my review last night, people that are really booked and busy will understand Candy Pants in her position. See, why a lot of y'all hoes up here fronting for these cameras, acting as if y'all are business oriented and y'all business is doing this and y'all business is doing that. Candy Pants is the blueprint of what an actual businesswoman looks like. See, when you really have all of these businesses and you really doing what you're supposed to be doing, some shit you just don't have the time for. Am I wrong or am I right? Am I wrong or am I right? Real business fish is Candy the Burrs. Cause she's just too busy to be playing around with y'all like that. And even she admitted that she bit off more than she could chew. But you know what, Candy Pants? I appreciate it though. Because all the rest of them hoes up here hollering, they got businesses and this and they got businesses and that. But see, they got time to be up here doing this. Real business fish just don't have the time like that. They got about enough time to sit and eat like she did, and then she gone because she got business to take care of. Moving on. Cousin Bet Lady talks about Ralph and how he feels about the situation and how he feels like Drew lied and how he says that Drew is into women and he knew all of this and he knew all of that and so on and so forth. And then Drew gets this huge battery in her back, which wasn't believable. And she tried to get Cousin Bet Lady in check. And Drew, let me tell you something. When you could put on like that and then the person turns around and calmly says, or what? That's when she got you, Drew. That's the end of the episode, by the way. But Drew, that's when she got you. When you did all of that and she just calmly looked at you and said, or what? See, Drew, that's why I said instead of throwing the plum at her, you just should have beamed it in the middle of her damn forehead so that bitch could have seen it coming. I would have appreciated the plum then. Or you should have bought a, like I said on my lab, you should my review last night. You should have bought a can of Del Monte peaches and hurled it at that bitch head. I would have appreciated the prop a lot better, and the prop would have made much more sense, and the prop would have been real valid. I don't know, Drew. It's like you was sitting like Drew. You tried, Drew, but you tried to be convincing. I mean, I don't know, Drew. Maybe you should have stood up or something. Maybe had you stood up and tried to charge Jetta or like Rashida the Prune Juice tried to do K Michelle on the first season 11 Hip Hop Atlanta down to the reunion. Y'all remember when the Georgia Prune Juice jumped up and walked up on K Michelle as if she was finna do something? Maybe that's what you should have did, Drew. And maybe then it would have landed a lot more because nobody on the couch took you seriously. None of them. None of them. None of them women's on the couch took you seriously. None of them. Not even cousin Bentley. Look, Drew, you tried. Okay. Drew, you tried. Um, and what's funny is you had the same energy for Melody when Melody approached your ass about fucking Derwin uh, down to the game. You carried on the same damn energy from the game that you did in this when Melody got your ass all the way together. The same energy you had with Melody and she confronted you about fucking her man down to the game is the exact same energy you gave in this. And the same. Anyway, let's go on ahead and get down to what we here to get to. But first of all, before we get down to that, what was y'all thoughts about last night's reunion? T should start a line of fans. I might. Y'all always say that. Yes, it's 190 people up in here and 92 likes. I need 8 more likes. Can y'all do that? Thank you. You said a chaotic train wreck. It was. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app. Thank you, baby. Yes, happy Labor Day to you too, love. Mwah. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. Thank you for your donation. Anybody else? Feel free. That reunion was terrible as I thought it was gonna be, and we weren't going to get anything until Ralph and Drew sit down, pretty much. Well, that's next week because they only giving us 2 parts, so we ain't gotta wait long. That reunion was dry than a bussy. Ooh, who's bussy? Not mine. Anyway, it was a 4 for me. I couldn't hear anyone because everyone was talking at the same damn time. Right. Wednesday Adams would have got her, not Wednesday. Wednesday Adams would have got her cat pill black for back for referencing my child and Ralph adopting him. I agree with that. Sheree lied too much for me. Me too. What I appreciated about the reunion is they got into it quickly. Yeah, they did too much and not enough at the same time. I agree with that. The reunion matched the season a bunch of nothing. The unedited version on Peacock is better. Really? I still got y'all Rail's thing. I might go around there and look at it if y'all say the unedited version is better. It probably was. How did you like She News? I'm glad you brought that up because She News became, but all right, that's that for the reunion. When is that? 48 minutes? Fine. That's that for the reunion. The unedited version wasn't all that either. So the unedited version wasn't all of that. The edited version wasn't all of that. So basically, everything is trash. I haven't watched it yet. Gonna watch it after your review, like always. I watch you first. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. I was not impressed. Reboot me, please. Not rebuke you, please. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app, love. Thank you, Shawana. Thank you, baby. I'm your fave, Shawana. Thank you, Shawana. I appreciate you. She cashed at me and said I was her fave. I know that's right, honey. I'm gonna have to make you a moderator off of that one. Thank you, boo. Anybody else like to donate, feel free. So that's that for that. Now let's get on down to the tea. Because it was a whole bunch of shenanigans that was going on last night, girl. And I just don't know where to start. I really don't. I do not know where to start. Um, so let me see. I already talked about Team Twirl putting their subpoena. I already gave y'all that to do that. So we can end that. Do I want to get Tay Tay up? Let me go on ahead and get Tay Tay Muppet up out the way first. So I don't know when this was, but Tay Tay, okay, y'all know Tay Tay Muppet is on Dish Nation for whatever reason. So her, Gary with the T, Jesse Wu, and then the other guy, the cute guy, I can't think of his name. They was all there, and they was discussing House of Aaron's. And shout out to my boy House of Aaron. Y'all know that's my friend. Y'all know he still give me grief because I wasn't able to come to Atlanta to see him. Don't cuss me out, friend. I swear to God, Aaron, I'm gonna get around there to see you, Jamie, all y'all. Candy Pants, Brian, Torn, all y'all. I'm gonna get around there to see y'all, I swear. But they was talking about the interview that Mayetta did with House of Aaron later on in the week, last week. And they talked about the part that the Shade Room or Neighborhood Talk, one of the two picked them up. And she was talking about how she admitted that she did threesomes with Schaefer Smith, aka Neo, because y'all know I used to love me some Neo. Still do. He's just a fucking it. And she talked about how she did a lot of threesomes just to make him happy. But then she stopped doing the threesomes because she started feeling as though she wasn't enough because he always wanted them so frequent. And that's what they talked about on Dish Nation. Shout out to Aaron again for getting that full free promotion around there to Dish. And this is what Tay Tay Muppet had to say about Mayetta and her admission to the whole threesome thing.
But, I'm sorry, Jesse. I know that's your friend, but this is the most we've heard from her all season long. Everybody is dying and crying and scratching for a peach child. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. She's been on Housewives all season. This is like the first 3 minutes that we've heard from her all season long. I'm sorry. I gotta know spade. It's the truth. Where she was.
I love Mayetta.
They didn't let her talk on the show. That's why she couldn't.
Where she been?
They didn't let her talk, Tamar. That's why she couldn't do that.
Exactly.
When you answer specific questions that's being asked, maybe it never organically came up on Real Housewives, but she's a trendsetter. She's a multifaceted human being. And we need more people who are willing to go the mile and the distance for the relationship. She tried.
Absolutely not.
She didn't give up.
Come on, Scarlett. If you don't call a spade, I'm gonna be mad at you because you know this right here is she trying to keep get a peach.
Tamar.
She trying to get a peach.
Man, I'm good friends with Mayetta.
If she would have told this story, we would have known who she was. We would have been gunning for her. But now we like, girl, bye.
She played the good friend.
I'm sorry. I gotta call it. I gotta call it. And if she was my friend, y'all need to tell that girl.
Okay. Let's talk about
if she your friend, tell her the truth.
The subject matter at hand, which is threesomes.
Well, it don't matter. We don't care no more, girl. Too late.
Let's stay focused, okay?
No.
Focus.
Next. Next story. We're moving on.
We gotta talk.
It's not great if two people are involved. It's teamwork.
We could have been talking about this.
Okay.
3,000 viewers ago. We are not talking about this now.
That still would have brought that season back.
Raggedy. Whatever. So that's what Tay Tay Muppet came up yonder and she had to say about that situation. So of course y'all know Mayetta caught word. Okay, Mayetta done caught wind, girl. So Mayetta decided to come back out, and this is what she said. Oh wow, loud and wrong, shaking my head. Clearly, I'm a friend of the show, and it wasn't about my story on RHOA. But go off then thanks, boo, to Jesse Rue, Gary with the T, and Head Racks for letting the real be known. In parentheses, and I was actually answering a question that I briefly wrote about in one of my books years ago. Parentheses, love y'all, be safe. Parentheses, y'all know what I meant. So yeah, you guys, that was what, hold on, that was what Mayetta said in response to what Tay Muppet said. Now, there may be some people that's gonna agree with Tay Muppet because there are some people who felt like, Mayetta was a bore. She really didn't do much of anything. She was just there. And she just wanted to ride the coattails of Teen Twirl and Candy Pants and that side of the couch. But I agree with Mayetta. She is just a friend of the show. Why would she come up here as a friend of to let y'all know that she had threesomes with her ex-husband? That ain't some shit that you give when you're just a friend of. You wait to give all of that once you are a solidified member, once you are a certified peach holder. Then you could come over here and talk about all of these threesomes that you done had with Schaefer Smith and all of the rest of this shit. Not when you're just a friend of. And speaking of Tay Muppet, that's rich coming from you, because there was a lot of things on both of your shows, on Braxton Family Values as well as that bull crap you did called Get Your Life. There was a whole bunch of shit up there that you didn't want to talk about that would have made you a lot more damn interesting. You didn't want to talk about how you tried to unalive yourself for that African fuck nigga that you was once with. You didn't want to talk about that. You didn't want to talk about that on that or Braxton Family Values. You really didn't want to talk about the divorce between you and with you and fat ass Vincent Herb. You didn't even want to talk about that. Like, so my thing is, Tamar, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. Again, there was a lot of stuff that you could have talked about that would have made you a lot more interesting on your two respective shows, but you didn't. And now you want to get over here. I want to know, what did Mayetta do to you, though? Because it seems as if you have beef with Mayetta. It really do. It seems as if you got some type of underlying beef with Mayetta that we, the viewer public, don't know about. And I would love to know exactly what your beef is with this woman, because the way you came off and the way you child, you running around here parading this fuck ass relationship with this. And I don't even know why you hating on the fuck, because both of y'all with Caucasian men, if y'all can't get along or anything, y'all should be able to come together as sisters dating outside your race, at least. I'm just trying to figure out what she did to you, Tay Muppet. Why is you so mad? Because she ain't want to get up here and let the people know that she was a swinger for Neo. She ain't had to let us know that as a friend of. She actually did the right thing by saying it on her own perspective interview. That might make her interesting enough to get a damn peach. Who knows? Dummy. You say because Mayetta is Candy friend. Tamar have beef with Candy and she's using that as a reason to beef with Mayetta. Could be. Could be. Most friends who not trying to be seen will be born. It's called staying in my lane. With a friend of the show. Right. Tamar talks too much for not being a star. Y'all remember Tamar became a big on Braxton Family Values because Tony didn't want to give us shit. Tony was too good for the show. Yeah, she was. We know Krishan had her baby Jackie, but we don't care about Krishan right now, friend. We dealing with RHOA. All right, we'll gag Krishan and her baby, and the fact that Blueface would much rather be with the first baby mammy round there to Miami versus being round there to wherever the hell they live, to have the birth of his son. I saw all of that. We gonna gag that later. We ain't thinking about Krishan and Blueface right now. But I saw it. We'll talk about it, just not right now. I mean, I don't listen. Listen. Tay Muppet got the right to have her opinion, like every damn body else, I guess. But loud and wrong. I need for her to pick a struggle. You can't be loud and wrong, and bitter, and a hater, and envious. You know, you can't be it all. You need to pick a struggle. Also, when production plays favorite and laugh scenes out instead of making a show, we don't know what's really going on. We don't. Tamar is exhausted, very much so. Let Tamar play intimate because she fucked herself over. I'm dead. Yeah, same old Tay Muppet. Same old Tay Muppet. Like just loud, wrong. Loud, wrong, ghetto, fat, and project. That's why them sisters don't like your ass. That's exactly why them sisters don't like your ass. And that's exactly why Miss Evelyn, with the help of Miss V, got your ass all the way together when y'all went down to fix y'all life. Because you did the same thing then, over talking people and not allowing people to say what it is that they have to say, and they had to shut your ass down then. Stupid. Anyway, what else? Oh, this is another thing that happened. So y'all remember how we talked about? Hold on, let me make sure this is the right one. Okay, yeah. So y'all remember how I just sat up here and talked about how I did not care about Teen Twirl's soft opening or whatever because Bravo didn't bother to show it to us, whether it was done or not done, finished or unfinished, whatever. They didn't bother to show us that, so I just really didn't care. Well, it's a blogger who came out here maybe yesterday. I don't know, but all of this shit came out yesterday. Apparently she went down to Teen Twirl Salon, and yeah.
It's your girl Millie Chun, and I told y'all that I was gonna come out here after my book signing to this Kenya Moore hair care. Y'all, what in the Peachtree Boulevard? That is cement steps and a pipe. Oh, y'all can see it. You can see it. Kenya, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna go into where Kenya actually had her reception, pretending like it was her salon. Allegedly, y'all, this is the spot. I feel like it was, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna say allegedly, because I don't need nobody coming after me, because all I got is this cell phone.
So yeah, Millie Chung. I heard of her before. I can't think of where I heard Millie Chung from, but I heard her before. I think it has something to do with LAMH. I don't know. Maybe she one of them girls. Nah, I didn't see the apology. But that's what she came out there and said. She's trying to gag Kenya V more about what was going on or whatever the case may be. So Candy Pants decided to come out and take up for Teen Twirl. And this is what Candy Pants said about it. So Candy Pants said she is wrong, giving out misinformation. Candy's party was definitely in Kenya's salon. Kenya says on the show tonight that she decided to put a second floor in her salon, which I assume is the construction that is happening now. And as far as that lobby she's showing in the video, there is a door from there that leads to Kenya's salon, but the party was not in that lobby. People be quick to want to drag somebody and don't know what they're talking about. And so then somebody came up under the comments that says how y'all drug Drew in Sheree's business. But girl, look, Look, look. She about out a goddamn thing, ain't got no business, and the gag is neither does Drew. Drew ain't got no damn business. Drew don't have drop it with Drew. Drew ain't got none of that shit. Drew is an actress. That's the only thing that Drew does is she's an actress, and she gives a little yang 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 in the studio every now and again. Okay, but Drew ain't nobody's damn business owner, and the gag is neither is she about out a goddamn thing. So how can you drug how can you drug a bitch for some shit that they ain't got? Okay, everybody want to be pick-me's when it comes to candy pants. Everybody wants to be pick-me's so bad and want to be seen so bad. Like Miss Girl, gone. She must be Billy Goat Fren. I don't know. I've heard of her before, but I don't know. But I've heard of her before. I ain't a blogger, but I know what this building is. She says it's opening in the fall. Let me see if construction can be seen. She need to be the first person in Kenya's hair salon when it open in the fall. Ooh. She gonna need Kenya products to get her own hair straight. Dear God, she must be a Billy Goat fan. Must be. They said that blogger needs KMHC products. Mm-mm. That blogger doesn't like Kenya. She probably don't, friend. That's probably why she was so itching and aching to let the people know this. But at the end of the day, I really don't care because, again, they didn't bother to show us this on the show. I can't be worried about some shit that they don't bother to show us. No shade, but I just really don't care like that because they didn't show us this. No shade. And if it's the fall, then of course it's not going to be open yet. It ain't the fall yet. The fall ain't until the end of September. It's still the beginning of September. Can we get through September first before y'all rush fall to get here? Like, don't get me wrong. I like fall like everybody else, but y'all ain't rushing it to get here. Child. Okay. Another thing. Child, I told y'all, these people was up here cutting up, child. I got a whole bunch I got to give y'all. Thank you so much, friend, for your super chat. Your Cash App, love. Mwah. Thank you so much, babe. It is totally appreciated. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Like I say, anybody else want to donate, feel free. All right. I would love to get a bottle of Hennessy. Help me out here. Anyway, another thing I want to give y'all. So y'all remember doing last night's episode when she been out a goddamn thing and Candy Pants was arguing. Her and Drew, I think. I think Drew was a part of it too, I think. And she by Sheree wanted to get over here and show everybody some receipt about how she paid Rowan, I believe her name was, and all of the rest of this shit. And y'all saw how she been out a goddamn thing, showed some type of receipt to show that she paid Rowan or whatever the case may be. Well, Rowan came back out, honey, and this is what Rowan had to say about that. So this says, oop, fashion designer goes off on She Been Out a Goddamn Thing for not paying him for styling her She by Sheree fashion show despite her showing receipts at the reunion claiming that she did. You ain't got no money. Don't play with me. So this is what the man said. The man says, response to the Housewives reunion clip. Rowan gave me my money back. Spent, hold on, what it say? Rowan gave me my money back. I spent, what is that, 2,400 on your shit, and she gave me 2,000. You ain't gave her shit. I got receipts too. She said, you ain't got no money. That's why she just reimbursed what I spent because she felt bad I never got paid labor for my work on your one-way pieces that you use, and I did it in 4 days. Also was on set altering all them other clothes because they ain't fit the models. Day rate wasn't paid either. Don't play with me. After this episode, I'ma drop all receipts since we got receipts. Listen, I told y'all, these folks up here was cutting a damn fool last night. Listen, she better the goddamn thing. Don't get mad with me, girl. I'm just getting this like y'all is. Okay. I don't, you know, but Sheree, you gonna get enough of line. What's good, Ebony? Sheree, you gonna get enough of damn lines. Sheree, you've been a complete liar this entire season. Like this entire season, she been out a goddamn thing have been nothing more than you lying. Like that like girl, child, you lie like wall-to-wall carpet, honey. Okay, you lie like a Persian rug. You understand me? You lie like pebbles on the beach, child. Just a lie. Like everybody wants to call Drew all type of liars. I think she been out a goddamn thing got Drew beat. I do. I really feel like she been out a goddamn thing got Drew completely beat when it comes to the lying thing. Because you so worried about whether Drew paid her people or not. Here it is, you still ain't paying people. But you so worried about whether Drew is paying or not. Get out of Drew's purse and into yours and pay Rewind their damn money. Pay the people that you owe and quit worrying about whether somebody else ain't paying their damn bills. How you gonna worry about the next bitch when you ain't paying your shit? You got people up here dropping dimes and receipts of how you ain't paid, but you so worried about Drew. At this point, people just work for her so that they can blast her or get on TV because I ain't doing shit free, period. T-subs, you can support the channel with super stickers and super chat. Yes, you can. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the few people that have gave. It was definitely appreciated, honey. What you said? No, not that. This. Sheree is being sued by the lawn care company from not paying them. That heifer said she don't pay bills on national TV. Yeah, she did. While Sheree spending all the money to print out them pamphlets in color. Speaking of, that whole pamphlet was nothing but candy pants. I saw it. I saw it on the Neighborhood Talk. The Neighborhood Talk took pictures of the whole thing and what was in it. It wasn't nothing but candy. But yet you up here trying to ask Candy why is she so concerned about what you doing? But yet you ran out here and made a whole damn Watchtower pamphlet on Candy. Speaking about Candy's businesses, I saw it, y'all. Thank you, Mary, for your Cash App, love. Thank you, Mary. It's totally appreciated. Thank you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. If anybody else like to donate, feel free, honey. I told y'all I'm trying to buy a bottle of Hennessy. I'm close. Thanks to y'all. At least I could get drunk for Labor Day. Well, not too drunk, because y'all know I got stomach problems. I can't get too drunk, child. My stomach gonna be burned. Okay, my stomach gonna be burning, honey. I can't deal with all that. But I'm gonna get something, bitch, because I'm sitting over here with nothing. I should have went to the store yesterday and I didn't. Hopefully they open. I hope so, because I want to get drunk or something. Because I ain't like I'm going nowhere. Anyway, Jay Lee says she will never do speak on it. How they was talking about her on the episode recently. Ooh, look, I ain't got nothing to do with that, friend. Okay. Friend, I ain't got nothing to do with that, honey. I'm staying up out of that. I'm gonna let Jay Lee. That's Jay Lee's battle. I'm gonna let her fight. Scotty said Andrew or whoever that boy is wrote those reads. She-Hulk Phil couldn't even deliver. Child. Well, that's that on that. So this another thing that done came out. So y'all remember when Drew and Candy Pants was getting into it about whether or not she kissed Latoya and all of that. And then Candy Pants and Drew had that thing and she called Drew a lying asshole. Uh-huh. I caught that. Candy Pants, I caught that. You called that woman a lying ass whore. I caught it. You said it. I caught it. And so Candy and Drew decided to come and come at each well, not come at each other, but they decided to kind of address this on Twitter. So Finesse Carter says, the way you sat on this chair and lied, I feel like you be gaslighting Ralph. Hashtag RHOA Jesus Candy. So then Candy said the way she lied with the straight face, then called me a candy-coated liar, and then said, we still good, right? That was the definition of gaslighting. And I did agree with Candy on that. So then Drew Sidora responded to that and she added Candy and said, I respect you and I will hate a small disagreement to hinder our friendship. I appreciate your support of me and my craft, but as a friend, there is a lot that we need to unpack and discuss in order to move forward. I have questions that need answers. Hashtag RHOA. The Candy Burris commented and said, I would love to sit down with you and have that conversation at Drew Sidora. Uh, uh, listen, I told y'all it was a lot of shenanigans going on last night. Okay, I told y'all it was a lot of shenanigans that was going on last night. Listen, I do appreciate Candy and Drew because listen, here's the thing. I don't want Candy and Drew falling out behind some shit that happened back in what season 14? No, 13, whenever it was. They don't need to be falling out over some shit that happened two years ago at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's old, it's stupid. Nobody really cares about it at this point. You know what I'm saying? I get Drew's position, because she didn't want to admit that because around the time that she was still married. So I get where Drew was coming from. And because a lot of people wanted to get on Team Twirl about girl code when she kept bringing up the Bolo situation dealing with Horsha and her ugly ass friend Pennywise. And so many of y'all wanted to bring up girl code, girl code, girl code, girl code. Well, can this not be the same thing? I mean, Drew was still married at the time. She was obviously still trying to fight for her marriage. And I guess she knew that had she admitted that she kissed Latoya, that won't gonna make Ralph feel any type of way. It was just gonna make something else for him to add on to it for the damn divorce. So I mean, fine. But still, I just I'm glad that the both of them are gonna have a discussion. Probably is gonna be shown for next season. But I do appreciate the both of them for wanting to have a discussion and actually wanting to have a sit down and actually wanting to make it work out because they don't need to be falling out over something like this. You know, Like I say, I get Candy's position because nobody wants to be called a liar on national TV. But at the same time, I do understand where Drew is coming from too, because it's like I'm trying to save my marriage. I don't want my husband to know that I'm an undercover dick and dyke. I don't want him to know that. And if you my friend and you rock with me like that, quit trying to put out that narrative out there, sis. So I get it from both sides. Okay. I get it from both sides. All right, I do. I get it from both sides. Candy don't want to be made out to be a liar, but Drew also did not want this out because of what she had going on. I get both sides. So I really hope that the both of y'all are able to sit down and amicably talk about this and be cool, because y'all don't need to fall out behind this over some 2-year-old kiss and tell situation with LaToya. It ain't that deep. It's really not. It's not that deep. Yes, thank you, Puddin, for your, what is it, PayPal. Appreciate the PayPal, love, bud. Thank you so much, child. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Y'all continue to add to the pot if you want. I don't care. Candy needs to talk about the women she's kissing. Y'all don't do that, Candy Pants. To the people who think Sheree and Marlo scared to go on Candy's show, why would they be scared? I think it's more so why go on her show where she gets paid and I'm not. I wouldn't go if I didn't F with her. Well, a lot of times they go on these interviews and they don't get paid. So can we really use that as the excuse? Honestly, y'all think Aaron paid Monyetta for that interview? Do y'all think y'all you see what I'm saying? Do y'all think Aaron paid Metals for that interview? No. Like, don't get it twisted. All right, because it's not as if a whole bunch of people is crawling to do interviews with them. YouTubers, yes. But don't try to pull it like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is scratching and beat down a box for an interview. Yeah, but if we have beef and I do an interview on your show, you control the narrative. Not really, because if you notice, Candy Pants allowed Cousin Bat Lady to come up there and say her piece until she caught backlash for it. So not really. Not really. Candy has said multiple occasions, I'm not going to have you come on speak on it if I'm going to be biased. And I agree with her on that. What's the purpose of having you over here if I'm just going to be biased? So I don't believe that at all. You know what I'm saying? They got ample amount of time to come up there and say whatever it is that they want to say. I don't. Candy says somebody else can interview them, and they could. What's the man? A1? Ain't that his name? A1, DJ A1? The dude up there. Like, he interviewed Monyetta when Candy couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are other people that can interview her. Sheree would just lie and deflect during the interview anyway. Mm-hmm. So anyway, let's get to the last bit that we can gag about up here. It's actually a video, and I'm about to play it for y'all, and we're gonna gag at it.
Like, you and Ralph talked a lot about Drew's alleged affair before it hit the blogs. What did he tell you?
I mean, I just know that he was really hurt by it. He was hurt by, the lying and how she was projecting on him exactly what she was doing.
Is there any truth to what Ralph told Courtney?
Courtney doesn't know anything about me and Ralph. She just met Ralph yesterday. And Ralph and her, he's been coaching her this whole season.
Coaching?
They've been, because a lot of things that you said were things Ralph said. I'm going to say this one time. Don't you ever in your life speak on my son. And I'm going to say that and I'm going to leave that right there. Don't you ever. That is off limits. And let me tell you something. No. You will listen. I will speak and you will listen, honey.
No, I
don't you
won't.
ever,
You're wrong. Or what will
keep
you
my
do?
son's name
Or
in
what
your
will
mouth.
you
You
do?
don't know what the you're talking about.
Clearly.
Don't you ever speak on my son.
Clearly.
One day he will
I
see
didn't
this,
say
and you will have to
anything
pay
about
for that.
your son.
You
There's
did.
a place in
You
hell for
did.
people like you. You absolutely. You did not know the cameras were rolling, bitch.
She was like, adopt this child so I can go be in my gay lover relationship and you pay the bills.
This is not the one, but the two
Child, I
times
knew
when you
the
thought the
cameras
cameras
were rolling.
were
I said
watching
it
what you were saying.
multiple
Don't
times.
you ever think that it's okay. I'm not
Okay.
going to let you
And
think
that's
that you
true.
can ever speak
I
on my
meant to
child.
say,
You
by
are not a
making
real cousin.
their dad
You are
seem like a
unverifiable,
narcissist,
bitch.
buying
And
into
that's
your
it.
fake
That's all.
storyline.
Period. We're done. We're done.
My bad. Thank you, Boo, for your PayPal, love bug. It is appreciated. Mwah. And I love you too, babe. Thank y'all. Thank you guys so much. Um, Listen to me, friend. I agree with what Drew said. I agree with every last word of what Drew said. But Drew, it won't believable, sis. Like Drew, it was not believable, sis. I don't mean no harm or no shade, baby. But it was not believable. None of it. I mean, you went up and you went off. You did. I give you that. But again, when you do all of that and then the person says, or what, and or what, and or what, because she just kept saying it. I mean, it just see, I just felt like when she said or what, that was the time for you to just like jump up and kick your heels off, you know what I'm saying? Snatch them weed pieces out, put your hair in the ponytail and get that good work in, bitch. That's what like like I want to be like again, it couldn't have been none of my besties. It couldn't have been either one of my best friends. I'm trying to tell y'all that shit right now. The minute that they would have told her, don't ever put my children's name in your mouth, and then she says, or what? That's the time for you to let the Chicago up out of you. Detroit, wherever the hell you from. That's the time all of that shit was supposed to come out of you then. Like, don't give a damn about her being fired or damn demoted. No, she ain't. Ain't shit gonna happen to her. Any two times Portia could go out here and straight up drag Kenya Moore, and her ass came back for a whole nother seasons after that. No, she wouldn't have. No, she wouldn't have. Be clear. Monique backed Candace up in her damn head and she was asked to come back. She chose not to come back. So no, they won't. No, they won't. No, they won't. And I would have wanted Drew. Yeah, right. Portia like kick people, hit people, pull Kenya down to the ground, pulled about her hair, all that. So no, she wouldn't have. Be clear. When it comes to things like that, they don't frown upon that. They like that shit. It brings them views and attention. It's only when they get backlash of it and so on and so forth, then it becomes a problem. Then they want to do something about it. No, I wouldn't. I want to talk about how Drew made black women look bad. She brought up this woman's child. And then when she told her, don't you ever do that shit again, she said, and or what? I don't think there's a black woman with a child alive that would have faulted Drew for that. So no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I hope Courtney swallows better than her read. Ooh, you hope she swallows better than her. Oh my God. Can she swallow at all with her mouth being tilted, with her mouth being twisted to the side like Charlotte on like Charlotte on the Rugrats? Y'all remember Charlotte on the Rugrats? Angelica's mama, and her mouth was always on this side, and her phone was all over. Like how? Friend, you know, friend, you right. She might have difficulty swallowing. Yeah, because her mouth always over her. Like Charlotte, again, I say from the Rugrats, like y'all comparing her to a stroke patient. I can't do that because I am a nurse, but I compare her more so to Charlotte, Angelica's mama, because her mouth was way over here to sit up and talk on the phone with Jonathan ass all day. And that's what she reminds me of. Her mouth twisted all the way. Courtney needs to go, but would be Drew's storyline. And this is talking about your kid. All of you Erica supporters learn the difference. No, there is no difference. Don't talk about my child. Don't reference my child. Don't have my child name nowhere in your motherfucking mouth hole when you arguing with me. There is no difference. There is no difference. Y'all need to learn the difference because there is no difference. Your issue is with me, not my child. My child, his name, his likeness, anything of the sort has no business coming out your mouth when we're arguing. We the one with the problem with one another. And don't even get me started on that Erica and Spice thing. Okay? Don't even get me started with that whole Erica and Grace thing. I'm not going back down that road with y'all. Hell you talk about. Don't bring up my child. Listen, if me and you was arguing and my child name come out your face, yours is gonna get rocked. How about that? So y'all all know where I stand on that. If me and you was arguing, and it's just me and you arguing, but then you want to go down a rabbit hole of bringing in my child, then me and you damn sure gonna have a goddamn problem. That's why I get why Kenya goes so hard on Marlo. She said some vile stuff about Brooklyn. Right. Courtney would have had the piss slapped out of her mouth. Right. She would have got her mouth twisted back straight. Talk about mine. Courtney act like she messed with or used to mess with Ralph, like the energy is so off and questionable with them too. Well, we all know that she ain't no cousin. Allison, Sister Allison said on Mim's channel that she's a damn lie. She's in no type of relation, blood or otherwise, with Ralph. Allison done already said that. And I believe Sister Allison. Thank you, Boo, for your cash app. Yes, thank you, Boo. I enjoy, but I have to go. Oh, don't worry about it, baby. I'm about to end this too. All right. So you actually left at a good time. But I totally appreciate you for your cash app, love. Thank you. Happy Labor Day. I almost said Memorial Day. Happy Labor Day to you too, friend. Thank you, baby. T up here yelling at us again. I ain't yelling at y'all. I'm just saying, like y'all talk about some know the difference. Nah, it ain't no damn difference. If me and you was arguing, There's no reason for my child name to get brought up. None. Really, I have to go over there and watch the interview. Yeah, Sister Allison told it all. She said she ain't nowhere that man cousin than the man up there in that moon. But then again, we already knew that. No shade, but we already knew that. How Courtney and Bryce co-parenting a 25-year-old. Wait a minute. She did say that child was 35. I mean 25. She damn sure did say that. Child. The sisters looks like she needs to be on the show. I'm just here. I'm just here to hear Cousin Bad Lady. Cousin Bad Lady. Mhm. I guess I could end this at an hour and 40. We had 35, so that's 5 minutes from now. Stay. Child, I can't stay up here all day. I ain't getting paid for this. I mean, well, I am, but technically I'm not. I ain't getting paid for this. I can't stay up here all day. I mean, I ain't got nothing to do, but some might come up, bitch. Okay? I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the cash apps and all of that, but I still ain't got enough in my damn bottle. So that means I'm gonna have to go out here and make it enough. That means I'm gonna have to go out here and get on Jack and pull me a nasty piece of the harlot or something. You know what I'm saying? So I can get the rest of the coin I need, honey, since I'm off today. Okay, I'm off, but I ain't off. You understand me? Ain't no shame in my game, girl. I ain't listen. Look, I'm about to go out here and pull a mug shot. All right. They need to revamp production and cast. We not featuring these folks. Trade might come around the house. Now you do okay? Period. That part, schoolboy. Exactly. And exactly. That's actually breaking the code. 4 more minutes. I'm out this piss. Portia the horse asked the moose, "Didn't you choke somebody?" And the moose said, "If I did, I was smart enough not to do it on camera." That's how Drew needs to handle it. Are we? Somebody, where's the moderators and get Mama Pam the fuck out of here? Spamming my shit with this foolishness. See, that's why I need new mods, child. I don't know what's going on with my mods. Y'all sleep. Like, Mama Pam done spammed this shit all up in the comments. Where y'all hoes at? I gotta do it. Child, I gotta do everything. I gotta come be funny. Come get the trolls out, chat. Child, it's a shame. What's the purpose of mods? Talk about something I bad. All y'all fight. Period. All y'all fight. That bitch came up in here and put it at least about 20 some times, and I had to go do it. All y'all fight. I'm sending all y'all pink slips. Period. Bitter T, I know the owner of that adult entertainment club here in Atlanta was asked to be on the show. They even asked her daughter. What you talking about? What show? Who you talking about? I'm lost. Wait a minute. What we talking about? Hey, lovely blueprint. All of y'all want to come in the chat now. I'm ending this in 1 minute. Y'all gonna have to put the replay, girl. Courtney was able to talk about Drew's son because she's not scared. No, T, my daughter's sick. I was cooking her some chicken soup. Uh-huh. Y'all better get it together. I guess you got it passed because you was taking care of your daughter. But all the rest of y'all, get it together. Do not talk about nobody's children or disrespect their child. All years that had debts with my family and never disrespect when it comes to their children. Right. If Courtney cared about Ralph, she would not have said anything about that boy. I agree with you, D. I agree with you. And I agree with you too, Devin. Thank you. The bet lady not scared because her man, Miss Ralph, will protect her. Right. A woman who owns the adult entertainment club was asked to be on RHOA. They then asked her daughter and she turned them down. Why would they ask? Never mind. Never mind. Thank you, T. You welcome. Uh-huh. Ralph don't care about that little boy, and that's why she felt like she could say what she wanted. And that could be true too. That's not Ralph's kid, so she not gonna care. He don't care either. Yeah, but see, that bothers me because she's been married to this man for what, 12, 11, 12, 13 years. Like that don't bother y'all? I mean, I don't know. And I'm not saying that he has to adopt him just because they were married. Because I felt that way then. I said, Drew, just because y'all are married does not mean he has to adopt this child. Especially if he has a dad in his life. And that's another thing, Drew. Drew, speaking of which, Drew, could this somehow, some way be a little bit of karma poking in because of the fact that you don't want Josiah's dad in his life for whatever reason? Because I remember, I want to say, was it last season where all of this came about? And I remember Ralph then being confused as to why you wanted him to adopt Josiah so bad when both of y'all said that the man was in his life. So could this be a little bit of karma rearing in its ugly head because you was trying to keep that man away from Josiah for Ralph when Ralph don't even want anything to do with Josiah because he's not his child? Could that have something to do with it? I'm just asking because it is a little that he has a dad, and yes, the dad may have done some things, you know what I'm saying, but he's getting his life together and he's there like that. But you're pushing him away for Ralph. And Ralph don't even love you. So if he don't love you, he damn sure don't love JoJo. Well, Josiah. Y'all know JoJo was our JoJo. If he don't love you, he damn sure don't love Josiah. Didn't love him enough to even want to but wrote a book about it that ain't even selling on Amazon. Just asking. Because we can't predict people's karmas. I'm just asking. What's good, Shantice? How you doing, babe? You said Ralph changed the book title. So what? It still ain't selling. He could change it to whatever he wants to. That shit still ain't selling. Speak on it last night had me shaking my head because Candy and Jamie really sat up there and tried to be oblivious about what they took part in and tried to make it about everything else but their accountability. I didn't watch Speak on it last night, so I gotta watch it to see what y'all mean. Cause I ain't watch it last night. Well, if y'all ain't got nothing else to give, y'all, I ain't got nothing else to give. Ain't nothing else going on. That's pretty much all I got that took place last night. Um, that's pretty much all I got, y'all. As far as what took place, with the show. Shoot, y'all. That's pretty much it. I mean, it ain't nothing else really to discuss, really. I love Candy Pans, but she didn't hold herself again. I didn't watch Speak on it, so I gotta watch it to see what y'all talking about. So I can know what it is that she needs to be held accountable for. So I'm saving my judgments until I watch it because I ain't watched it yet, so I don't know. I can't believe ladies are saying that. Yes, it should bother us. He's the young man, and even though he's not his son, you marry her to be a man, to be a father figure. Look, friend, okay, friend, look, T, watch it. You're going to be like, here they go being crafty. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all I got. If all hearts and minds are clear, all donos is finished, all likes is finished, which they obviously are. Um, this is all I got. But I totally appreciate you guys for being here, rocking with me for the Labor Days. This was fun. It was cute or whatever. All right, this gonna take the place of the less gossip. I get that to y'all on Friday. But this is all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Shout out to everybody that donated to the channel. Shout out for all of the likes. Thank you guys so much. I totally appreciate and love each and every last one of you guys. Like I said again, y'all be good. Y'all be safe out here. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Drink and drive responsibly and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all the next time. I'm gone.
So tonight